Y'all ready for bits?
Oh. I guess there's two
He has a flat brain.
alert things on here at the same time. Guess I'll do that. QB, thank you for 63 months. Wamasi, thank you for the weed biddies. Yeah, I reverted to this ancient old theme. This new setup. Rudy, you were here for this setup. I went back to this just because it was sitting here and ready to go. I wanted to have chat on the thing. Oh, I screwed up the title too, I just realized.
He has a flat brain.
Me and Roman numerals, we have issues. Matanks, thank you for 91 months. Well, yeah, anyway, I wanted to share these games. I wanted to have camera and I wanted to have chat, and I don't have time to make something new, so here we are. A relic of back when I had time. Yeah, remember time? Yeah. Yeah, you guys are always living in my head rent-free. The original title for this stream was... I struggled with the title so much because I just didn't want to hear the zero effort jokes that the title I was gonna type was definitely going to inspire. Like, the iterations of the title were like so. Checking out some retro pickups, then Final Fantasy VI. Checking out some retro game pickups, then Final Fantasy VI. Checking out some retro game pickups, parentheses, I'll strangle you, then Final Fantasy VI. Twitch wouldn't let me put that one. This is what you've done to me. It's no one in particular. It's all of you. Don't try to get out of it. Clearly it's also me, because I'm thinking of them as I'm typing it. I'm like, they're gonna fucking start talking about trucks and I don't want to hear it because I already thought about it. So that's already number 1. And then I'm going to get like 2, 3, 4, and 5 the moment I go live. And I don't want it. But then I had the good thought that I was going to just put you guys on blast. You didn't learn it from me. No. 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 Here's the thing. All jokes are not equal, okay? I don't say the first shit that comes into my fucking mind. I think about it, determine whether it's worth saying, and then I say it. Regardless of its worth. But no, for real though, look, there's a lot of level 0 jokes that too many people don't resist typing. It's a similar phenomenon to like when someone is like correcting you in chat or trying to tell you something about a game in chat or whatever, and then like person A says it, and then person B and C also say it like they're the only people in the room. Like, did you read? Someone else just said the thing. These are the troubles of being on the receiving end, where you're one person getting a lot of messages, and then every chatter is one person trying to launch a message into the streamer. And we just have to, we're just supposed to live with that. Not allowed to talk about it. Anyway, I went to a truck show this weekend. I got some games at the truck show, and I haven't checked them out yet myself. I mean, other than, obviously, I saw them at the store. But, I haven't actually played any of them. That wasn't an invitation. Nor was it permission. So, thought I would share these with you, even though you're working hard at making me regret it. I'm not gonna pop every single one of these in, but this one is not my pickup. This is Nakomi's. She grabbed a little Nintendo Switch game called Waku Waku Sweets. It looks excessively cute, which that's Nakomi. Yes, it does look adorable. Then I finally have just gone ahead and picked up a new, well, not new, but a replacement copy of Code Veronica, because many years ago I lost that first disc, and then I just never got another copy. So now I have a complete Code Veronica. What? Wow. They replaced it with a really badly scaled... Why did they do this? It's all fucked up. Dude. They clearly, they just plugged in the big one, like the big version, and just let Twitch scale it down. Because that scale down looks like shit. It looks all fucked up. Anybody else seeing what I'm seeing? I'm seeing, so I'm getting two. I'm getting two. The one that Stream Elements shows for the floating emotes is the old one. But in chat on Stream Elements, it's showing the new one. I don't know why they're different, but I'm looking at the one that's appearing on screen. The Imposter. That's so weird. Well. Anyway, let's pop in this first disc. Make sure it's all good. There was one thing where I was almost like, I don't know if I'll get it. Where disc 1 here appears to have the beginnings of, I think, a crack on the spindle. But I'm not sure. I don't know if it was like manufactured that way. And it's actually fine. It's not one that you can feel at all. You can't feel it, but it's visibly there, so I don't know. I don't know. But let's slap that Dreamcast preset on. Pop the disc in. And I'm gonna have to change the profile probably. I have to actually change screens to do this because on that other screen I can't see this menu. Is it faster from the bottom? Yeah. Sega Dreamcast. I don't remember which one was good. Probably this. Probably this. So square pixels, huh? We might have to just stay on this screen. Also, I have got to get into the Dreamcast and fix the whole battery thing. Also, I should close that. I love Retro Fighters. They make very good stuff, but their wireless Dreamcast controller is a little bit finicky about actually connecting. And I don't know why. Come on, connect, you asshole. Please? Please connect. It has worked. Oh, there we go. I was going to say it has worked in the past. I wasn't saying it has worked as in now it's working. Although I guess I could have said that. This is painful to do. Just setting this 1,000,000 years into the future. Close enough. Well, let's see, was that 11, 10, 9. Did I hurt you all so much that you stopped talking forever, or what? Oh, God. Why can't I control my other computer?
I am Alexia, Asher.
Yeah, you're all having a moment of silence. Oh. Option? Oops. I'm having a lot of menu issues apparently. For whatever reason, there's no confirm. Like A is cancel on this, and well, there is confirm, but it's start. Normally, start isn't
Resident Evil.
your menu confirmation button, but they decided to be weird with this.
The American Midwestern town, Raccoon City, has been completely decimated due to the T-virus outbreak that was instigated by the international corporation Umbrella. Claire Redfield, who arrived in Raccoon City to search for her lost brother Chris, and a rookie police officer, Leon S. Kennedy, managed to escape from the city. But their ordeal was only a prelude of things.
It's been so long.
Three months later.
I don't think so, Sith.
Your identification number is WKD 4496. Welcome to your new home.
Whap.
Her name is Claire Redfield. We caught her trespassing in our Paris lab facility 10 days ago. She apparently infiltrated the complex looking for her lost brother, Chris Redfield, one of the surviving members of RPD's famous STARS teams.
God. I remember this just seeming so awesome at the time. It's pretty cheesy now. Yeah, get ready then. Get ready for the no cheese at all. Definitely, definitely cheeseless. All those guys scream in exactly the same tone and for the exact same length of time. They all go, oh! I wish this one would get a remake. It's not very good. It is good, but it's also not good. I loved it when it came out, though. On the other hand, I was kind of high on Dreamcast at the time. Something about this shot always struck me as looking like weirdly hyper-realistic, you know, apart from the very obvious polygons on the model, but the like kind of slightly shaky camera and I don't know, the animation of the eyes and stuff kind of hits a sort of uncanny spot there. If I were equipped with a lighter, I could see outside. Oh, I am equipped with a lighter. Okay, that's map. Okay, not what I want. One of these buttons definitely opens up this. Okay, cool. That fucking closes it. What's the confirmation button, Dreamcast? Which one is it? How is that not... What did that do? Why does it close? I'm fine. Everything's fine. Oh yeah, classic tank controls. It can't be start button, right? It wouldn't be start button. Is it X? It is. That's so weird. Might have to go into those I have to go into those controls and see if there's more sane controls. This looks damn good though, I'd say. Oh, I can see. Oh.
Perfect. Go on. Get out of here. This place is finished. I don't know, it might have been a special forces team. But in any case, this prison's been taken over. Troops have been wiped.
What are you saying?
You're free to leave the complex. But you may as well know you have no chance of getting off this island.
And what about you? What are you going to do?
Don't worry about me.
God. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't look it now, but when I first played this on the Dreamcast, I was so blown away by the visuals. It's like, holy shit, this is the future. And it was. Little did I know that they were working on fucking the remake of Resident Evil 1 for the GameCube, and holy shit. Holy shit. Is there a way to run? Oh, okay. It's A. It feels so weird. His eyes are closed. He's bleeding. I'll need hemostatic medicine. At any rate, I'm very pleased to have remedied this issue in my Dreamcast library. I recall correctly, you get into cool zombie stuff just about right away. Right up here. Oh yeah, you have to click on stairs to go up them. Yep, yep. I don't know if it does this for every staircase. I don't remember. It might. I think stairs are terrifying in this game or something, if I recall. Is there an easy way to A/B modify and just pass through this with the retro tank? What do you mean exactly? Oh, scaled and unscaled? Maybe? I don't think there is an like just no scale. I can check. Yeah. So this is the default profile if you do nothing. Wow. Okay, I get nothing if I do that. Oh, no, I don't know why I'm getting absolutely nothing at all. Okay. So I just didn't even have an input. But now, getting just no image. Yeah, there's just a... There may be an easy way that I just don't know. There's a safe mode you can do. I haven't done too much with this yet. I've just been... I load profiles, essentially, is all I've done. But you can really get in here and tweak some shit. Let's try this from a different angle. Let me load a profile so that we have something. And then let's go to scaling. So, okay, so that's our scale right there. So, actual size would be right there. There you go. That's crazy, huh? Because this is, I'm outputting 4K, so That's why the massive difference. But this is the actual output resolution of the Dreamcast. Teensy weensy, itsy bitsy little. Is that what you were wondering about? Was this the comparison you were looking for? Ish. I mean, that's effectively the raw output from the Dreamcast. Didn't think it would. Black box around it, like zoom out, and it would scale in. Oh. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I think it's just not geared to do that. Ah, here we go. This is what I was going for.
Wait, don't shoot.
Who are you?
Huh? You're not a zombie. Well, great. Wait right there. I'm coming over. Sorry about that little misunderstanding. But I
How
thought
far
you were
did he
another
jump?
one of those
Shut up. Make one wrong move and I'll shoot.
Relax, beautiful. I said I was sorry. My name's Steve. I was a prisoner on this island. And I'm guessing you're not from Umbrella either.
No, I'm Claire. Claire Redfield.
Claire? Nice. I'll remember that. Hey, I heard there's an airport around here. And once I find it, I can finally escape from this crazy island. I'll see ya.
Hey, wait up!
I don't want you following me, lady. You'll only slow me down.
What is his accent? Is he supposed to be Canadian? It's really confusing. It's really extreme. Sorry. Anyway, Code Veronica. Very happy to have that in the library again, as it always should have been. But then I have a bunch of stuff for other systems. Mostly, perhaps surprisingly, the Xbox. Hold on a moment. I have to change inputs. And disks. Okay. Actually, there are buttons for this. I don't need to go all the way through the menus. But I don't know. I don't know which button. Is it this button? No. No. You know what? I will just, I'll do it the hard way. I'll do it this way. And let's fire up a profile. Microsoft Original Xbox. HD AV pack. Stellar and Xbox HD plus HDMI. You have to make sure that you find the one that actually is your stuff, otherwise you're going to have problems. Like, I don't know if this is. I don't think it is. I'm not sure. Xbox Basic 480i. Oh. Don't love that. That's going to be the. Oh. Ah. That's with the CRT effect. Also, no thanks. Good night, Em. I guess this is my one. feel like it looks a skosh blurry. But, oh well. So, I have a few Xbox titles here. One of them is Midway Arcade Treasures 3, which I got because it has some pretty choice arcade racers, Midway arcade racers, which are near and dear to my heart. So let's slap this in. Yeah, those collections are definitely good. Hopefully all these discs work. I checked them out in the store to see if they looked all right, but you know, you don't really know until you plug it in. $480p, baby. Nice. I love it. Press start. Hydro Thunder, Rush 2049, Off-Road Thunder, dude, Rush the Rock, Stun Runner. This is an insane collection. It's absolutely madness. I don't know Badlands. I do know Race Driving. Super Off-Road. Super Off-Road Track Pack. And then this is, who knows what this is? Ed, and Eddie. Wait, why is this the extra content? What, in the world? Who would have expected Ed, and Eddie? Is that even advertised on the box? No. No, not in any way at all. I don't know. That's so weird, huh? I don't think I'll get DMCA'd by
Three
this.
heroes, loved by millions,
Ain't it dreamy?
ready for adventure.
It's the end!
Ed, Double D, and Eddie,
I just want to hug that little loudmouth one.
starring in their own video game. Ed, and Eddie, the Miss Adventures.
Dorks.
In this tag team adventure, switch Eds on the fly to take advantage of their unique abilities. When you need raw strength, Ed can give you a lift. Or use his head. When you need brains, Double D can make things go. And in a pinch, he can pull out his trusty slingshot. Eddie can usually scam his way out of any situation. And when he can't, there's always the El Mongo Stink Bomb. Sometimes one Ed is not enough.
We, the Eds, are about to step the most daring feat the world has ever seen!
Use the Batter Ed to break through obstacles. Use the Trample Ed to extend your reach. And use the Tower of Ed
Gameplay-wise,
for extreme stealth this
it does
Cold
look
War.
good, actually.
Welcome to Club Ed! Get ready to enter the world of Ed, and Eddie in a fully interactive way.
Hey, look!
The same distinctive art style.
Looks like fun!
All the slapstick humor you've come to expect.
What are you doing?
Go to your clubhouse. And of
This
course,
trailer
the
has
entire
Nintendo
cast.
Treehouse
Yes,
vibes.
Even the Canker sisters.
Pirates!
Ed, and Eddie, The Miss Adventures, coming October 2005. This title not yet rated.
That was good, Eddie.
Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why Eddie was green the entire time. Oh, whoops. I accidentally started again. Gosh, what do I even check out? They're all fantastic. Scrab -9. Press start to play. Press X for options. Oh, Xbox Live. I'm logging on. Bonus content here too? Oh. Came out in 99. You can have up to 8 linked players. Oh, man. Oh. Got a little image gallery here. Wow. Gosh. Now this is content. You can't get that frickin' HUD out of the way. Yeah, it must have unlocks or something. It's weird that press start is misaligned to the right a little bit. Did they kill the attract mode? No, I've got this, and this is nice. I'm good with this.
Hydro Thunder!
And why is there no music? What's going on here? This is like not very responsive for some reason. There's like a ton of input lag. I hope that's not the case in the actual games.
Choose your track!
It is so strange that there is just no
Thunder Park!
music. This seems abnormal. I may have a Duke controller somewhere.
Choose your boat!
I have a billion controllers. Okay, so all the other stuff is not unlocked. There's like a giant seam in the middle of the screen as well.
Midway! Three, two, one, go, go, go! Booster deployed. Time extended.
Oh, we really dipped down and saw the underbelly of the whole world there. How did I not get that boost? The water in Wave Race on the GameCube looked a lot better than this. In fact, I think that the water in Wave Race on the N64 looked probably better than this. One thing that's weird with these games as well is that they were all like designed to be controlled by a steering wheel. So the menus are really bizarre to use. Also, does this sound like shit, or do I need to change the batteries in my headset? It's not great. It sounds bad. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna change them anyway. It was making me feel like my batteries were dying. You might be right, Seath, though. You might be. I mean, on the N64, I would say there's probably things that came along and surpassed it, but I mean, that was the thing that really kept you kind of glued into that game, was just like, gameplay was fine and everything, but watching the water and enjoying the physics of like jumping over the waves and stuff. It was mesmerizing. Let's see if any of the other games fared better. What about Rush the Rock? Reverse, shift up, shift down, gas, brake. Wait. Oh, I do have those buttons, but they're okay. They're in the middle. I have the white and black buttons on the right side in the right position, but then the start and back buttons are more like modern positioning on this controller. So these, for the most part, seem like they're like raw ports of the arcade games, which is generally a good thing. I think the audio suffered, though. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. See, this is steering wheel controls. It's so weird. Let's just do the rock. Let's just do automatic. Oh god, the frame rate and the audio. Okay, this looks good. This looks fine. Like, I have this on the N64, and it runs like 5 frames per second. So this rocks to actually have a good working copy of this map that actually runs at 60 frames per second. Oh. Okay. Can anything be done? Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. I gotta hit the options and see why, like, the audio is so blown out. Yeah, well, that's why I said it seems like it's just completely raw dumps of the arcade games. No, the audio is even blown out on this. Oh, I know what it probably is, actually. No. Okay. Some of the profiles have the gain set to like +10. So you load a profile and you just get your ears blasted for whatever reason. I was just debating on whether or not it's like the profile or the Xbox or whatever. I cannot set it lower down. I can only set it higher. Hold on a sec. I turned it down on the Xtron crosspoint. So maybe that helped. The audio might be inherently just blown out on this game as well. I don't know. There's no audio settings, so let's just try it again. Oh, I didn't even choose the right game. It's okay. It is quieter, yeah. But it sounds like it's still blown out to shit. Oh yeah, this supports System Link, which is kind of cool. That's weird then that I can't even set it lower than that. I simply can't. It's just not even possible. For some reason, this has more typical controls. I'm also only getting audio on the left side, unless that's because it's stereo. Is that what you guys are hearing? Yeah, I think maybe the audio is just weird in general here. I never really got very into this one. It's definitely Rush, but it feels like it just lacks the charm of the previous games. Well. Yeah. Brake, steering, gas. Yeah. What the hell? Why? I don't think I actually ever played this one. I don't think this was the game I was thinking of.
Off-road thunder! What you wanna play?
I feel like if it were like a real issue, people would have brought it up. But maybe not, Chris. I don't know.
Rally! Where you wanna race? Airtime! What you wanna ride?
God, I hate this. This is definitely not the game I was thinking of. I don't think I know this one.
Start your engine!
I have NFL Blitz on the Dreamcast. I remember that being great. And I didn't even like football. Whoa, this control's weird. Whoa. This is so... It, like, instantly looks like you're drifting when you turn. I think it's trying to, like, seem like you're drifting a lot. Even when you're not, actually. Also, the camera's really right up in there, huh? Oh, what? I don't know if this is what's supposed to happen. Oh, it is. Okay. Oh, I see what's happening. I see what's happening. This is just a reskin of Hydro Thunder. It is, isn't it? All right, guys, we're gonna rake in some quarters here with Hydro Thunder. We're gonna reskin it with like dumb guy stuff. Replace the boats with trucks and the water with dirt. We'll be rolling in the coins. Also, is this visually assaulting anyone else? Excuse me. Oh, was this one of those games that would like take your picture and then show it next to your car? It's got all these like blank icons for all the other vehicles. So it kind of seems that way. There's so much visual noise. It's really hard to keep track of what I'm looking at. What happened to that truck? We touched, and it went to the moon. I'm amazed that this is the design they went for the main, like, default vehicle in this game. It's the world's most ugly vehicle I think I've ever seen. It says Snake Eyes with an exclamation point, right? Am I crazy? That's an exclamation point on the end of that, isn't it? This really feels like Mountain Dew the truck. Truck version. It's a Mountain Dew you can drive. Okay, so really you just want to have the nitro on all the time, is what I'm learning.
Here are the thrill seekers, the tough guys.
Just let me out. Let me out. Hydro Thunder, Four-Wheel Thunder, Tropical Thunder, and Arctic Thunder. I'm questioning one of those. Budget Gravedigger? Yeah, I guess so. I wanted to give this a second chance. Fortunately, it looks great in-game. I don't know that they ever put out a good home version of this. Like, I think it's basically just Rush 2 on the N64. I don't think that ever came out on any other console. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's because it's loading stuff in the background or whatever. See, this feels way better to me than 2049. It just, overall, I think it looks better too. It's more vibrant. It looks so smooth. It does have the terrible tires squealing constantly, which is not great. But that's just Rush. That's part of Rush. You have to accept that with Rush. Whoa. Also, you also have to accept your car going wildly out of control. That is also just Rush. We're gonna explode. Yep. There's just no avoiding that shit in this game. You have no air control at all, which is, I mean, it's a car game. But this whole game is always like big jumps. And once you are flying, you are just going in that direction, whatever it is. Good luck to you. Hope you stick the landing. So if you launch at a bad angle, you are fucked. You're mad that there's no shading? I think that's just Rush. You know, another game I really want to get my hands on, and I don't think it exists on anything, is Daytona 2. I would love to be able to play that in a good 60 frames per second port, but I don't think it was ever done. There's so many arcade games that are just lost to time and will probably never ever see home release of any kind. Not in compilations, nothing. I don't know who just shouted, "I can't do it anymore," but I hope they're okay. Got completely out of control. I will say this is looking washed out on my capture. I don't know if that's my monitor or the profile or the RetroTink or what, but on the CRT here, the colors look mwah on this. For some reason, it's looking like blown out in the capture, which makes me sad. The thing I was saying about catching air and you're just kind of going a certain way, that's also constantly happening in this, because this game, I think that Rush uses a really simple physics system.
What's your name?
They kept the song. My God, this is so fast. Oh, how many letters do I get? Is it playing 2 songs at once? Oh no! The song does not sound anywhere near as good as the N64 version, and also it's playing 2 songs at once. Or something. But yeah, you're constantly catching air, like small amounts of air as you go over the very polygonal racetrack. So you just kind of, you're like a stone skipping over the track. And so you're just constantly losing control. It kind of feels like you're hydroplaning constantly, is what it sort of effectively feels like while you're trying to drive. Because there's just like all these little moments where whatever steering you're doing doesn't matter. Eridix, thank you for the biddies. Still, it's cool to have a copy of this that runs kind of all right. Oh, right. Why were they like this? No, no, I want... Which button gets me out of this? Here we go. What else? This one I remember from like way back. I feel like I have a different memory of it than what it actually turned out to be, though. That's how long ago I played it. Yeah, 1989. This game is, as I recall, so fucking hard as an arcade game. I never got to play it for very much, but like 1989 and it had these graphics. Oh yeah. We better get on that. That expires soon.
You have completed level 1.
Barely.
Good luck.
It's kind of unpleasant in the audio department, huh? Kind of like this whole entire disc.
You have completed level 2.
Yeah. An assault on the ears. I'm sorry. How about this? Anybody know this one? Oh, it's such a free play. Very nice. Good old this. Oops. Oh, I thought I selected automatic, but... Oh god. Oh, I was dead. Good fucking luck. Oh. You bump into other cars, it just goes dink. God, when you go off-road, it sounds like somebody wadding up some paper. This is going to sound insane, but I want to say that audio-wise, this seems fine. Yeah, I'm surprised that this is so smooth. I was expecting the classic 1 frame per second. I do have a version of this for the Genesis, which is probably about on par with that. Game over. Yes, the previous game had some really upsetting audio. Classic Super Off-Road. I played a shit ton of this on the NES. That fucking tune. Oh, look at that. God. Remember the steering wheels? They had 4 steering wheels across the front of it, and they just spun. Whichever direction, you could just wham! You just let that thing fly. And they had a horrific habit of pinching your fingers one way or the other. You'd get pinched. Yeah, I remember just whiling out on the fucking steering wheel, just lots of this shit, just try to fucking steer, because it's basically a tank controls driving game, is what it feels like. And also, when you're playing against the computers, there was always one that would just fuck off. It would just be way the fuck out in front. Such as gray truck there. Oh gosh. I don't remember if this was in the NES version or not. Alright, I think we've had enough of Midway Arcade Treasures 3. But as per usual, I am falling at the first hurdle. Whenever I tour through some games, I always get stuck on them and don't actually get through all the things that I wanted to do. Like, it's already 11 o'clock, so... Yeah. So, next up was this copy of Metal Slug 4 and 5. That caught my eye. Didn't know that there was such a release on the Xbox. I think the reason that I was zeroing in on Xbox was that I was thinking recently, like, I don't think I really have a lot of interesting titles for the Xbox. I have some good ones for sure, but like, I don't know. It's just sort of like a random assortment of stuff. What's weird with this is that Metal Slug 4 and 5 are on separate discs. You would not think that that would be necessary, but apparently it was necessary. These are DVDs, so what size are DVDs? I do not remember. I know CDs are like 700 and something megabytes. Four gigabytes maybe. See, now this is interesting, right? What's resolution is this? It's 480p. See, I have this on the MVS, and the MVS would look way crispier than this. I wonder if this has any output options. I mean, it looks great on the CRT, but the CRT has that sort of inbuilt anti-aliasing quality to it. Oh, connection to Xbox Live lost. Dang it. Nope. No video. It's set to 480p, I think. Because my preference is obviously not widescreen. I'm Theo. Yeah, like, this looks fine, I guess. But it's definitely, it's definitely a blurry upscale. So there might just be like no helping this. I mean, I suppose you could downscale this to 240p. My hog truck. Yeah, I feel like the audio doesn't sound right on this either. I wonder what the 5X was like for this sort of stuff. I think after this, I'm going to check the RetroTink Discord and see if anybody else has questioned this. I wonder if it even can have different audio. Like, is this something a firmware could fix, or is this a hardware problem? I guess I'll say the nice thing is that with audio you can easily bypass. I could capture the audio a different way. Although I would prefer them to be the same stream. Oh, sorry. I was being rhetorical, like I often am. Yeah, this is nice though. I mean, it's cool that there's a sort of nice Xbox version of Metal Slugs 4 and 5. What if they did any of the other ones? If they released these two, you know? Like maybe there's a 1, 2, and 3 compilation or something on the Xbox as well. Feels fine to play. But compared to the MVS, yeah, it does look on the blurry side for my tastes. Let's see 5. While I'm here, I'll check the Xbox settings. But it should just be 480p. Yeah. These are your options. Pinched my finger. Well, I have shut the Xbox off, which was not what I meant to do. I'm gonna grab a water while that fires up. Nice. Yeah, pretty much same story. It's weird. I don't know what the scaling is on this. It doesn't look bad. It just feels like it could look better. But cool nevertheless. I'm not going to play this one because I have blown so much time as it is, and I still have a few more that I want to get through. Okay. Let's see. So this one, I just didn't have this. I don't remember what other like additional features or differences there are, but like they list some here, but I don't know how it compares to like PS2 version or whatever. But Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance. I think, is there also Subsistence? They got a little bit confusing with the different Metal Gear Solid 2 releases and Metal Gear Solid 3. Subsistence might have been Metal Gear Solid 3. But these were like special versions, so I don't think I've ever had this one or played the Substance version of Metal Gear Solid 2. It says, oh, one thing was it came with the manual, which is nice. 350 plus VR missions and 150 plus alternative missions. It says Substance exclusive. Play through 5 new Snake Tales involving Solid Snake, also exclusive. Unlock new playable characters and game modes, also exclusive. Contains the entire Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty game, plus the debut of the Casting Theater and Boss Survival mode. Again, exclusive. Oh god, this game. What a classic. The editing and presentation on all of this is so, like, over the fucking top, isn't it? Always has. awesome. Yeah, I loved this game. Really need to do a playthrough again sometime.
We had classified intelligence that a new type of Metal Gear was scheduled for transport.
I feel like this sounds fine.
Things stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Nothing about this so far has sounded blown out or anything. It's weird to see this on Xbox because for me, Metal Gear Solid 2 is sort of like, this is PlayStation 2. I always thought of it as like, this is what PlayStation 2 graphics look like. Well, another controller rumbled away. Sudden, unexpected rumble. It was escaping. It went far. Fell off the desk, hit my leg, bounced that way, and then it was like rumbling along the floor.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new native flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
I missed this game.
Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Ah, man.
Let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
M9?
It's a little hard to work with because you have to reload after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake, cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
They don't look armed.
Hey, Earth to Snake. These are nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists.
On the one hand,
You're in stealth mode here.
the ponchos moving the way they do looks like good wind effects. But if you imagine that there's no wind, it kind of looks like their poncho hood is just like blowing up over and over again, just bus.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
Sounds rough, Grid.
I hope so.
Have a good one.
Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
All right.
It's in there.
Well, this really goes on.
The military trains you to watch for threats from the stern on a boat.
I wanted to get to the point where I was going to control it a little bit, but it's just going and going and going. And then finally I picked up a little bit of a weird one. Mist for Revelation. I had never seen it before. Didn't know it was a thing. No idea if it's any good. But it was not expensive, and I thought, why not? Yeah, mist block. Sometime, maybe.
For 20 years, I've harbored a secret. People talk about my sons and the evil things they did. Yet still I remain strangely mute. I do not discuss my own actions that day, or the rage I felt when I burned the 2 linking books that had snared them. Some people believe my sons died in those fires, but the truth is, they did not. You're the only one I can confide in, my friend. So I'm asking you to come to Tamara. There are things I must tell you about my sons.
Yeah, the voice is quiet. Yeah, I know nothing of this. Also seemed to kind of open with spoilers. I'm not sure.
This part's really, really cool if you're not afraid of tight spaces. Dad and me aren't, but sometimes Mom has to close her eyes when I'm driving. I think she's not home right now, because I never could have picked you up by myself if she were. Hey, is that a new image recorder you've got? How cool! And you know, I know the perfect spot to use it. Hang on.
This is interesting. Oh, weird.
Isn't Tamana pretty from here?
Oh, this is really strange.
Some of the other times you visited us, you've always liked stopping here. One of my favorite spots too.
Yeah, it's like
Go ahead, take a picture.
It feels like it's kind of like
Just make sure your thumb's not in the shot. Dad always ruins his images that way.
like those QuickTime. Yeah, yeah. It kind of does feel like VR video, sort of.
Did you get it? I think you should keep it in your journal. That way you can take it out and look at it whenever you miss us.
That was wild. What a unique presentation, huh?
I'll tell Dad you're here. Come on.
No, I imagine it kind of goes more to like standard mist, spot to spot type movement. Yeah. But this is a really cool way of doing it. They did these, it reminds me of those QuickTime things where they would plop a camera down and you could rotate the view around, those 360-degree shots or whatever. But what they've done is done that in a video game environment. It's cool. Makes it look like way ahead of its time. I feel like I should be able to move the hand around, but I cannot. The right stick does nothing. I guess it's just supposed to be like right wherever you're looking. I'm glad I picked this up. I think this would be a cool one to do sometime. I am going to have to figure out why what I'm seeing looks so much better than what I'm capturing in this case. It just looks washed out in the capture, which is very unfortunate. It looks absolutely vivid on the CRT. Don't know why the difference. Any hoops. I only have two more to look at. I was really slow about this, so we won't be getting to Final Fantasy VI, which is probably obvious. But these are PlayStation. That was Mist 4 Revelation. Oh yeah. I should actually take the disc out. I just shut the Xbox off and left it in there. So next up, I picked up Zone of the Enders, the second runner, because I did not have a... I think I actually have this game, but I did not have a case with the actual cover, and this also has the manual and some other stuff. What? It also had this stuffed inside. I didn't notice that when I purchased this. So it had the manual and everything, and apparently a free demo disc was included unexpectedly. Okay, let's get this going. I have to switch everything around. I am not using component. There's no profiles for RGB from the PS2. I am surprised by this. I did not know this was going to be a thing. That wind sound is from Chrono Trigger. So I guess... Oh, let's see here. Oh, here's what we need. Here's what we want. So this is offset way off to the right. No, I guess that's normal. Or no, is this widescreening me right now? Hold on. No. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Remain calm. Who knows? Loads up fine.
Since the dawn of history, human beings have realized various forms of energy. Civilizations have progressed with them. So where does such energy like Metatron lead our civilization?
Position for landing.
MR 1422, Dingo, egret, unlocked. 20 to touchdown.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron. It's way too shallow.
The Metatron is not very deep.
And it's very strong. It wasn't here last time I came. What the hell is that? An orbital frame.
Yeah, this is Zone of Enders 2.
My liv is damaged. Damn Barum.
Barum from Mars? Dingo!
It was only $20.
Good morning. Ready for combat?
instructions?
I never fully played the original. I really need to do that sometime.
In the last half year, the situation on Mars has changed drastically. Now, Balram's war potential is very strong. The Space Force put up a stubborn resistance, but without a major war, Mars was occupied by Balram in a flash. Alman is already getting ready. Only those two machines can make Alman move or stop.
So you want this frame, don't you?
Maybe.
Even if you're Baram, that's too rough.
It sure is.
Who's the commander? Is that you, Viola?
I'm sorry, C.
Jehuti is programmed to blow up at the core of Almon. In case of need, Ada will start up the explosion system automatically. It's programmed to do so.
Ada, please answer my question. You're going to Almon, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Do you know Ada intends to self-destruct Jehuti on Almon?
Ada, please look after me.
There's so much going on here. I keep expecting it to end and just show the title screen, but nope.
What are you doing on this ship anyway?
If anything happens to my pals at Callisto, you'll pay.
I didn't kill them.
I don't believe you. I've been dead once already. I'll bring it to an end myself.
Look, the perfect fusion of Metatron, the destruction to end all!
This is so fucking crazy.
Supplements your heart and lungs. That power comes from Jehuti. You will die if you leave Jehuti.
The performance of these two bodies is even. But to match Anubis, Jehuti lacks one thing. A program to bring out the full performance of Jehuti. That depends on the skill of the runner.
Second runner.
Project Almon's purpose is not domination, destruction.
They're just hitting you with so much information you can't understand.
It is Anubis. You must, even if I don't make it.
It was Anubis.
Listen, please. Be sure to stop Almon.
God.
Anubis! Leo, wait!
Alman chose me. The universe and human subconscious are willing their own end. Look, this is the will
They just...
of Metatron.
They didn't know when to quit. Yeah? Is it?
Do you realize how many of
It's
my comrades
not.
died back there?
You are one of the units for Project Alman.
The longer this goes, the more insane it gets.
Aren't we?
Battle over. Anubis wins.
You have come back under my command.
You have done well.
Jesus. That was insane. My controller shut off during that. Previous story. Oh, goodness. Not sure the capture looks great on this. I hadn't tested PS2 yet, and I don't know if this looks right. Really? I didn't know there was a remaster. I'll have to look and see if there's more profiles that have been released. There probably have been, because I haven't looked for a week or two. I want to see some in-game graphics. You see them graphics. Controller trying to escape again. Yeah, that was a lot. That was so much.
Angie, I remember now. The winner of the year was Hesperia Gales.
No idle talk. You'll crash, Dingo.
In the final 30 seconds, Henry G trashed out from field out. Man, we had a great time that night.
20 to touchdown. Can't wait for the new season.
Position for landing. The people on Mars can start getting excited. I still have 200 more hours.
Be a good kid and the time will fly.
That's unusual.
What is?
Indications of Metatron, but it's way too shallow. Angie, I want to change the landing point. I'll check it out.
Okay.
Rick, you hear that? I'll be back soon.
Dingo, what team won in '66?
I've really got to play through these, both of these.
Piece of junk.
I reckon Rod Tharsis is going to win this year. There goes your entire salary again. I'm sure of it.
Ha 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 ha.
Metatron reaction is from the
You may crash. Beware.
Alright. Well, actually playing this is for another time. Although we definitely do need to do that. Oh yeah, I forgot with the PlayStation 2 that it just has most stuff loaded into RAM, so like you can just take the disc out and throw something else in. And it'll keep playing. I'm not going to switch consoles for this, though I normally would. Because I'm going to just jump into this and then jump out of here. But also picked up Descent for the PlayStation 1. Descent long box. Which is cool. It's got the manual in here. Doesn't seem to be in really great shape, but... oh boy, the disc doesn't look great either. I think Nakomi grabbed this one for me and I didn't examine it. It's not in the best of shape. I think Descent is still pretty enjoyable. What's nice about Descent now is that there are pretty easily obtainable source ports of the original two games that make it really easy to play on your PC. And they're just kind of like cool, you know, however many degrees of movement shooters. I forget, 6 degrees. Is it 6 degrees? Bun? Is that how many degrees? Is that how many degrees, Mr. Chu? Yeah. If I find a group to do it with, I'm definitely looking to do more Helldivers because that was very fun. That was the first time for all of us last night. And already we've been talking about it more. Of like, we maybe need to find more time to play this. Because we don't want to ditch PUBG. The only trouble is like making our schedules work. I think so. That was the reason we did it on Sundays, was that for a long time that was our only overlap, but we'll see. Look at the steam on that drink.
Be sure to rescue any survivors. Destroy as many robots as possible. And each one of these objectives is the most important. Why did they have to design this mission by committee?
This can only be done by the material defender in situ.
Translation from bureaucratese, they're hosed. And I'm the only one who can cut their losses. That's the trouble with working for the largest bureaucracy in human history. Hail the glory.
Knocking out the reactors will cause a system-wide meltdown within a matter of seconds. Getting out before the mind blows should be foremost in your mind.
Yeah, and foremost on the minds of any poor slobs I haven't rescued yet.
The infected minds now appear to be manufacturing new robots for their needs. Most are based on the designs of common mining mechs, but expect to see completely new ones as well. Here is the...
Alright, I'm going to skip this. I never played this on PlayStation, so I don't know how it is. But I assume it's cool. Okay. Interesting. So right stick is movement. And left stick is looking around. I don't know if it feels great. I don't know if it feels like what you would expect it expect controls wise. Oh god. Oh boy. Is there a roll? Oh, triggers a roll. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. God, you'd really expect the right stick to be like looking around. I'm having so much trouble because I feel like I don't have the controls I really need. I wonder if the controls are configurable at all. Oh, apparently you can go full screen. But yeah, you can't configure the controls, so this is just what you get is what you get. You better like it. Okay, maybe I could get used to this. It's a little bit much at first, but God, it's hard to be accurate, I'll say. Whoa. Woof. Yeah, maybe in the main menu. No. Oh, wait. Yeah. Select plus... Wow. What? Wow, so you have to hold select to toggle. Jeez, it needs so many controls, so many more controls than a PlayStation controller provides. Oh, gosh. Jesus. So this was designed for not even like having sticks. Yeah, I've played a bit. Honestly, I think this game would be awkward with any of the control setups. But yeah, it's cool to have it in the library nevertheless. But yeah, I think that's going to do it, my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I've got to feed these doggies and get the heck out of here. So I appreciate you, and I will be back tomorrow. Until then, have a beautiful night. I'll see you guys next time.